crazy things going on around this world right now, but luckily we have each other, right? Yeah. Awesome.
Yay.
So
Okay.
I want to introduce the one, the only Miss Hanna Haber. I'm so happy to have you on the pod. We're so excited and ecstatic. That's the word that I wanted to get out.
I like it. Ecstatic.
Yes.
Me too.
Yes. The tennis phenomenon is here in the house. Woo! Hanna, I'm just so happy that you guys are starting off your season. You guys just came back from Nebraska Kearney, and the second time you've played them this season, correct?
This year, yeah, we played them in the fall.
Okay, and so you guys typically have that fall season, and could you just kind of elaborate and talk about how that has set you up for this season that you're in right now?
Yeah, so the fall season is kind of about individual competition, and my fall season from my sophomore year, I got really sick. I had COVID. I passed out. I had to go to the hospital at like one of our first invites, and I couldn't really compete to the best of my ability in the fall season last year or 2 years ago.
Okay.
So this past fall year, it was good. We went to regionals. Nobody qualified. It was really cool. The girl who qualified for my team last year is Emily. She qualified for nationals.
Okay.
And she's back as a grad assistant.
Yes.
So that's really cool to have like her to look up to. But I didn't do much this fall. But we played them. It was a really windy day. And then we just played them again in Nebraska this past weekend.
Yes, and that's indoors, correct? What kind of courts are you guys on?
Oh, those courts are so cool. They're it's a brand new facility. It's where they host indoor nationals too.
Really?
So it's super, super cool.
Get a little taste of that.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. It's a great place to play at, and there's like a balcony above. So you play on the courts, and there's balcony, and it's just a great atmosphere for college tennis. I don't like the courts as much personally because they're kind of slow.
Okay.
And I like playing on faster courts, but it was good this past weekend. I had a great time.
Yeah, and that's something that is so fun to just be out there with your team and just feel that love from everyone. You know, on the men's team and the women's team, you guys have such a good bond, and you were rooming with Kinsey, and so that's always fun. Our roommate Kinsey.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out Kinsey. But what a great experience. And as you continue through the season, you're getting ready for Colorado College this upcoming week. But before I want to touch on that, could you just tell me a little bit about your performance? I know that you personally did a great job, especially coming back from a couple of your sets that you had. And so could you just elaborate a little bit more on your match?
So my first match, we played against Rockers, which is in Kansas City, I think, and it's in Missouri. I don't know. And I played pretty badly. I lost the first set 6-4, lost the second set 6-0, and it was just like, I don't know. I just didn't really have it. And then, but I had a really good time playing doubles with Monica. Monica and I played doubles, and we had so much fun. It was great. But then the second match, I really just wanted to do the best that I could, and I feel like I wanted to play better than I did my first match. So I played against the girl who plays one at Nebraska Kearney. I lost the first set 6-4, won the second set 6-2, and then I was down 4-9 in the tiebreak, and I came back and won 11-9. Wow. So that was really
huge.
Cool.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, congratulations.
Yeah, thanks.
That's awesome.
So it was awesome, and what was really cool is that like everyone was up there supporting. Did I show you the video?
Yes. No. I have seen the video. Let's see it. Let's watch it together right now.
Okay.
And we'll get this on the screen as well.
Oh crap.
But
okay.
Let's just get your reaction right now. So tell me what's going on.
Okay, so right now it's I'm up 10-9. I'd come back from 4-9 down, and I don't know. I was really grateful to be in this moment. Pressure is a privilege, so it was really cool to be in this atmosphere. I go for an overhead from the middle of the court. Wow. That was such a cool moment. That was so cool to see like all my friends up top supporting. Really, really cool.
That's
it was awesome.
Yeah, and the excitement, you could just see it in like your body and your body language. So I'm just so happy to see you execute. And could you tell me like how you had that mental switch for you? Because I think it's so fascinating all the time, especially tennis players. Like you guys have to have that like mindset change like right away. And so how did you get through that maybe like struggle that you were going through a little bit at the beginning?
You know, the first match, I don't know, I felt like I was just mad about our program's not going to be continuing after this year. Our program got cut, and we found out it was official on Thursday before we left. So that's kind of just going on in the back of my mind, and I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for next year. But I was too distracted for my first match. And the second match, I just really wanted it. I really wanted to win. And when I was down, I just felt like I can come back, I can do it. Bruno was like saying like, I believe in you. Like it was great. I had the team, like I said, around supporting. And through these like hard times, it just felt like there was so much more love within the team. And that's what's important. That's what was keeping me wanting to keep playing after every point, win or lose. I was like, all right, let's go Metro. Because I knew that was the last time that Metro would have been yelled at those courts. Like, you know.
That's huge. Wow.
It's hard. It's hard because like going into the season, you know, this has been such an awesome program and has brought me so much joy in my life and brought me the most amazing friends, brought me to the school. It's just been so cool to have experienced it, and I'm so grateful for having this opportunity. But you know, just got to figure out what's gonna happen next.
Yeah. And so you were told that information last week, and for me, looking at it from an outside perspective, it's really like heartbreaking to see just a group of people come a long way, because a lot of you guys are from out of the state, if not out of the country. And so it's just so devastating to see people having to switch their whole plan up when it was intended to be here. And someone that loves you guys and has gotten really close to you guys as a tennis team, and even just you guys, it's just it really, like you said, like it took you a little while for it to feel real. And I think that's just like kind of like where I'm at right now. And yeah, and it's also like really, I think you guys are very brave right now, because you have two ways to take it, and that's like the way you're talking just a little bit during your match. Like you could take it as like, wow, like this is really like our last time, like and embrace that. And then also just like that piece of like, oh man, like what was I doing for like this program, you know? So it's just like I from the outside perspective, I have no clue how you're feeling, Hannah, but I just want to be here to support you in any way that I can right now. And like if that means like, you know, you transferring, like I'm gonna support you no matter what. Because like that's all I could do as a friend at the end of the day, you know. And so that's what I want to be here for. And
thank you.
And I hope and I know that whatever decision you make is going to be right, and you're going to flourish wherever you go. Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And you know, just got to trust the process. Trust that it's going to work out, and know that it's going to be okay.
Yeah, most definitely. And so, I just want to talk a little bit about this a little bit more, if we could. Like, are you thinking about like what does this look like for like your last years being with the program? Like how would you like the program to remember you, and what is something that you hope at the end of the season like you could just reflect and be like, that was us, we did that? Is there anything that you just really want to remember?
Wow, that's a deep question. I don't know. I want everybody to have a good time. What I think is the most special thing about this program is the people that are in it, because like I just have so much love for all the people on my team, and I just want to enjoy every single one of them, because I didn't think I'd have to leave this early. like life goes on, but every single person who's been involved in this school and this program that I've connected with, like I will have so much appreciation for, and I just want to be grateful for that and enjoy the last moment. I want to leave the best that I can on the court, but whatever everybody else wants to do, like I just want to have a good time with everyone too.
Mm-hmm.
I want to work the hardest that I can and be the best that I can be for my time at Metro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And have you known anyone ever in this situation before?
Well, people transfer. It happens.
Yeah.
We've gotten a lot of transfers to our school.
Mm-hmm.
Like Kinsey Fields is a transfer from Washburn.
Yeah.
My freshman year, who else was Yuho, Maxie, and I think the rest of us were freshmen. So they were transfers starting the same time I did.
Yeah.
Yuke transferred here this year. Marco transferred.
Mm-hmm.
So it happens, and you just like adapt and fit into the next team. And I don't know. Michaela also transferred, so she's doing a good job there. So sorry, I'm just naming people.
Yeah, and for like the whole transition, like going like and taking this like. Do you block this stuff out when you're on the court, or have you not kind of mastered that yet? Is that something you would like to do at the end of like a couple of matches that you have? Like, is that the goal?
I mean, like I said, like I felt like I was so stressed. So my third set, I started the tiebreak, and my legs were cramping. Like I was in so much pain. I was rushing through my tiebreak, and I was like, I just stopped. I got up. I was down 4-9. I went up to the line. I took a deep breath, and like I looked up and I saw all my teammates across, and like everyone, and we were all cheering for Metro, and I was just like, wow, that's the last time this is gonna happen. Let me try my best to win my last match on the court. So I think that's just, like I said, like the thoughts that I want to have on court, and not to be sad about it, but to be grateful for the opportunity.
Yeah, I think that's the best way you could take it, really. And the opportunity for the juniors and seniors that do want to stay at Metro, tell me a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so they said, I don't know too much because I haven't looked into it that much, but our athletic director said that juniors and seniors who are close to graduating can keep their money, their scholarship money that they have for this year for next year. I think that's an NCAA rule, so... But I need to find out more. It's still pretty recent information.
Okay. And is a lot of the team, like, considering, like, continuing playing, or are they thinking about more so transferring? I know you guys have the team is fairly old. So what does that look like?
Well, we have a few freshmen, and I know they're, like, still wanting to play tennis. But I think I don't really know. It's because I don't know what I want to do, so I don't know. I don't want to speak on anybody else's behalf about what they're doing, but I think we're all just trying to keep good spirits about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's all you can do. And so going forward and looking forward, you guys will be competing on Friday against Colorado College. You're going to be in the Springs area. Are you excited for that? What are the emotions going in?
I am excited. I have a friend who plays on the men's team there.
Okay.
So... he told me his parents are going to be there.
Oh, nice.
So that's cool. It's a friend from Chicago.
Awesome.
And then I think it'll be a good opportunity for us to, again, compete as a team. I just am excited for all there is to come for the rest of the season because it's an opportunity to make more memories amongst the team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and have you kind of looked, as someone that doesn't really know a lot about, like, the transfer portal, what does that look like? I know it's gotten really huge in the last couple of years with like NIL and stuff like that, but in this case it's a little different. I
personally don't know that much. I just like I'm super busy with my schoolwork and like it's just a lot to process right now. So I just know I'm in the portal. I don't know, my NCAA ID is in there.
Okay.
I have some eligibility, like I don't know. I don't really know what to say.
Yeah. How many more years of eligibility do you have? Do you just have one, or did you redshirt any of your years?
I just have the 1 year after this year.
Okay.
So that'll be it.
Okay, nice. That should be really exciting. Yeah, and it's just being with the team, the camaraderie. How far do you think that's come from when you started?
Oh, well, my first year, my freshman year, I lived in an apartment with 4 other girls who were on the team, and our apartment backed up to 3 girls who were on the team, and then across the hall were 4 guys who lived on the team.
Yeah.
So we were always like really close. That was a super fun time. So I've been lucky throughout all my years just to have good relationships between that and the girls. It's awesome. Like, I love everyone on the team. I just think so many awesome people have come through Metro and continue to be at Metro. So, and I'm still friends with girls who were on the past team. Like, Kinsey's around all the time, and then Courtney and Emily are coaching again this year, so that's awesome. It's great. It's awesome. I love all the girls.
Yeah. It's just a good group of girls for sure. And so you definitely want to keep on playing tennis, so that means you have some goals that you have. How do you measure success, and what does that look like maybe in some numbers, or are you wanting to reach a certain title or beat a certain team? What does that look like? Or maybe as a team in doubles, what does that look like?
Well, so the way that tennis works is you have a rating system. You have your ITA rankings, but then you have your rating system. It's called UTR. And if the person's rated higher than you, if they're a 8.0 and I'm a 7.5 and I beat them, mine should go up a little bit and theirs should go down a little bit.
Yeah.
But I don't really look at that.
Okay.
At the end of the day, I'm still going to play the same person who's across the net from me. I'm not going to, no matter what their rating is, it's an opportunity to play and to do the best that I can do.
Yeah.
So I don't really have a set goal because I don't really think that measures it. I just want to play the best that I can play, have the best amount of, I don't know if that's wins, if that's competitive matches, but it's more measuring how good of a headspace that I have, because tennis is such a mental game.
Yeah.
So to stay positive throughout the season, support my teammates, and just have a great time competing for Metro one last time.
Yeah. And how do you keep yourself mentally just in the present and continuing to what do you do to practice that?
I love journaling every morning. Every morning I journal. I read a Bible verse and then I journal, and that's awesome. That's been keeping me so grounded because I start my day with a clear head, knowing reading some scripture, and it's just great to have that. And it keeps me really grounded. Yeah. So I like doing that. I also have changed my diet, so I'm not eating dairy or gluten because it just helps me feel better on the court. It helps me to, and if I feel better, I think better, I play better. So that's what I'm doing for me this season.
That's great. And the school load this season, how have classes been so far?
I actually got to go do homework. I got to stay on top of my grades. I, especially needing a transfer, if that's one of my options that I want to consider, I need to have good grades. Yeah. So I got to, keep up with the schoolwork, keep up with keeping everything in my life tidy, organized, and then they can have a tidy, organized season.
Yeah.
Fun season.
I agree with you. Be organized in all aspects of your life.
All aspects.
Yeah, well, I'm so happy to have you, Hannah. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day. I'm glad that we got to, just kind of talk about this whole situation for a little bit and break it down about how you're feeling. I can't wait to see you just execute for the rest of the season, and you and your team just give it your all for this one last season.
Yeah, I'm super excited for these last few moments because I know it's going to be awesome. It's just going to be very special because no matter what happens, this team will always belong to to our family. So I'm very excited for all the memories we can make. My favorite thing that we do at the end of our when we break down, we do these breakdowns. So everybody puts their hands in the middle. In the middle. And instead of saying Metro, we sometimes say family. Okay. So we say either Metro, family, whatever it is. Yeah. So you family on me, family on three. 1, 2, 3,
Family.
Yeah.
What are you listening to in this pre-meet warm-up, pre-match warm-up?
Okay, I personally love listening to house music before warm-ups.
Okay.
That is like, we're just in Nebraska, and one of the teams just didn't have that great of a playlist. But when Reed went on Aux, it was like a fire playlist. So it's always like house music. I don't know. Let's see what my top. Oh, Monica and Kim really like the song "Dance for Me." 1, 2, 3. I like "On and On" by Armin van Buuren. Tori likes that one too, so I like playing with her. But you know,
I'm gonna check out these songs.
Dude, I'm gonna send you a
bump
playlist
them when we get back home.